everybody. It is Friday. Thank God Friday. Excited for what God has for us. Excited for what God is doing. Looking forward to Friday and the weekend. Sunday is Mother's Day. Excited about that. We have a service planned for that, and some gifts for all the ladies present. Again, looking forward to what the weekend has. But this is Friday, and this morning I'm thankful. So, as pastor, especially, but really, I'm just thankful for the people of the church. As I look around at the people of the church, and I see people in different places in their life, different places in their Christian walk. I see some people who struggle with the same problems over and over, and I see other people who are just growing. Some are growing really fast, some are growing really slow, but some people seem to be stuck, and some people are growing, and some people seem at times to be going backwards in their Christian life. And as a pastor, and as a church member, I'm thankful for all the people that God surrounds me with, all the people that God has placed in the church, that God has placed around me. Because as I look around and I see the people and I see what's going on, and I see them in the various stages of their life, excuse me, as always, I see me. I see me in various places. I see sin that I struggle with every day and have difficulty overcoming. I see areas of my life that were just no problem for me that some people seem to be having difficulty with. And I see areas of my life where maybe at one point in time I was doing really well and then kind of backslid some. And as I look around, I realize that God's time is different for each person. God's time is different for each difficulty or each lesson or each stage of their life that they're at. And as a pastor, you want everybody to grow and to grow nonstop, but then you look at yourself and you realize as a pastor, there's areas of my life I'm not growing like I should be. And sometimes we feel defeat, sometimes we feel stress or anxiety over it. Sometimes we feel like maybe I'm just not good enough. And then again, I look around me and I see the people that God has placed around me. I see the different families in the church and struggles they're going through, or victories that they have, or places that they are strong where I am weak. And I realize that God has a different timetable than I do. God deals with people differently than I want to, than I deal with myself. God is very patient. Now, some of that is our own fault, but God understands all of that. And so no matter where we're at in our life, no matter how well we're growing, no matter how well we're not growing, God is still there working on us and working with us and helping us and guiding us. And when we stop growing, when we stop doing the things, when we start backsliding, God is still there. God is still working in us and on us. And so I'm thankful for the people that God has placed around me, because they are such an encouragement to me in my Christian walk, to my Christian growth. And again, God is different in all of our lives. I see people that are praying for certain people, all the time. One young man was in our church for a while, was praying for his uncle. And his uncle has not made the decision to get saved. That young man has been praying for his uncle his whole life, and continues to pray. And maybe one day God will break through that stony heart. Maybe he won't, but it's not because God doesn't want to. It's because God has a different timetable than us, and God is patient. And so wherever you're at in your life, whatever you're dealing with, whatever the people around you, they're at different places in their life too. And just as God is patient with me, I urge you to be patient with the people around you. As God is patient and long-suffering with me, as God is always working and showing and trying to help me, be patient with the people around you. Be long-suffering. Be helpful to them. And see what God can do with all of that. I'm thankful for God's love, His mercy, and His patience with me. And I urge you to be patient with those that are around you. And as I look at the church people that God has placed around me, I'm so thankful for them, because they not only teach me more about God and His place in my life, but they help me to grow as well. And they encourage me. And so I'm thankful for them. I pray You have a great day. I pray you have a great Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Please pray for our services. But I'm thankful for the people God has placed around me in the church as well as in the world, but especially the church people, because they are so encouraging. Find you some people that encourage you, even when you're not doing right. You have a good day. God bless.